How do you quantum leap? That is exactly what I'm going into in this video. So if you want to manifest more of what you truly desire in your reality fast, this is for you. I'm Lou George. I'm the founder of Manifestation FREQ. Manifestation isn't magic, it's a frequency, is the tagline of my book, of our Manifestation FREQ course and membership and everything we do. My intention with Manifestation FREQ was always to demystify manifestation. It's such a buzzword these days. There's so much out there about manifesting and how to more intentionally create your reality. It's really very simple though. Manifestation is a constant. It's happening all the time. It's not something that we sit down to do. We don't just sit on a meditation pillow and on our way to success and things fall out of the sky and magically appear. Manifestation is you connected to what it is you really want and then getting into alignment with it. That's your mindset, your energy, and your actions. So when it comes to quantum leaping, we're not really changing our reality. We're not really leaving one reality and jumping into another, as it often is explained or as it may sound. Quantum leap is really a shift in identity. It is a change with you so that you experience reality differently. So we're not going anywhere else. We're shifting within. So that is your mindset, energy, and actions coming into alignment with what you really want. It's an identity shift. It is about your self-concept, what you believe to be true about yourself and possible for you in the world. And when you fully believe in what you want not only being possible, you can see it done and you can fully feel it being done and embody what it is to already be living that experience before you're living that experience. Your physical reality will start to shift to meet you where you're at because your perception has changed, your perspective has changed, how you view the world and how you engage with it as a result of your identity shifting. And this can happen really fast with intentional choice to show up in alignment with what you want as if you already have it. And this is about you really using the power of your imagination with elevated emotion, because I talk about this all the time. Your brain and body don't know the difference between an experience you've lived in your physical reality or one you've lived in your imagination with elevated emotion. What that really means is you using your thought focus intentionally to think about what you want as if you already have it, as if you're already experiencing it. And if you have the ability to visualize, to run through your mind a movie of your experience and elevate your emotions to feel the gratitude and joy and love and appreciation for that experience as if you're already having it, your brain and body are a yes to that having happened. Okay, we've lived that. Again, it doesn't know the difference between something you've experienced in your physical reality or something you've experienced in your imagination with elevated emotion. So the secret is you. You have all the power to intentionally create your experience by first intentionally creating it in your mind and in your body, and then taking consistent aligned action to what you want, again, as if you already have it. What that means is not trying to get from here to there, but if you were already there, if you're already in that relationship, if you already had the money, business, experience, opportunities, whatever it is you're manifesting, how would you be showing up differently? This is how we start to collapse timelines, because the way you're showing up now, trying to get from where you are to where you really want to be, trying to shift your physical experience isn't working. There's a gap between the vibration and the manifestation, the idea, want, desire of something and it physically manifesting. And that gap is your identity, is who you are being, because you're not manifesting what you want. You're manifesting who you're being. You're manifesting people, experiences, opportunities, things that are aligned with your frequency, made up of your mindset, your energy, and your actions. So self-concept is the foundation here, the foundation of quantum leaping. Shifting what you believe to be true about yourself and possible for you in the world. And this doesn't have to be a long, drawn out healing process. There is a time for deeper healing and deeper work, but most of the time, a simple, powerful choice is what's needed. A choice to give more attention and intention and focus on what you want in this present moment, what you choose to experience, choosing to believe it is done, to know it is done, to see it done and feel it done. And stop focusing on what you don't want and the past, what hasn't worked, what hasn't felt good. Because the more we repeat those stories of things that we haven't enjoyed, haven't liked, the more we get stuck in a life state that doesn't support us experiencing what we truly want. And there are 4 main life states: victim, empowered, awakened, surrendered. Victim is when we get caught in, woe is me, why is this happening to me, why does this keep happening to me? Well, it keeps happening because we keep repeating the stories. Your words are creating your world. The thoughts that you're focused on, the words that you're speaking, the words that you're writing, whatever it is that you're repeating over and over and over again is becoming a part of your identity. It is becoming what you believe to be true about yourself and possible for you in the world. This is affirmation. When we're repeating things, when we're speaking things and thinking things over and over, it starts to form what we believe about ourselves. It starts to form our identity. It starts to inform how we show up and how we feel about ourselves. It starts to then also have an impact on the actions that we will or will not take. It starts to attract like things to us. So it's really important to be intentional and mindful with your words that are creating your world. So right now in this moment, you have the power to choose again, to focus on what you want, to focus your thoughts on what you want as if you already have it, to speak words of what you want as if you already have it, and to write about what you want as if you already have it. The more you do this, the more you're affirming this, and the more you do this with elevated emotion, the more you do this with feelings of gratitude and love and joy in this present moment, the more you're anchoring that in to your state of being, the more gratitude and love and joy and appreciation becomes your dominant state, the more you're going to magnetize things that match that emotional frequency to you, the more you're affirming with your words what you believe to be true. And this is creating your self-concept, your identity. This is informing how you feel about yourself and the actions that you'll take. Remembering that mindset, energy, and action is how we are creating our state of being, our frequency. And everything in this world, universe, is energy, is vibrating at a certain frequency. And you're going to experience things that match yours. This is how we quantum shift. Shift your frequency, shift your physical experience. It starts within, it starts with you. It isn't magic. It can feel like it though, because when we practice this, we start to do this more inherently. You start to have this set point as a high frequency being your natural state. You start to manifest more quickly because you are an intentional creator, because you've moved out of victim into empowered, where you start to realize you are in control. You can have, be, and do anything. You can get your focus right, your mindset, your energy, and your actions. Then we move from empowered, which is where most of the self-help industry is targeting, helping people to realize they can have, be, and do anything. When we really get that and we start to embody that, we move from empowered into a more surrendered state. And we realize that we don't have to do it all by ourselves. The very powerful universal laws at play all the time, that if we learn how to tap into them, we'll start to manifest more quickly. And there are laws like the law of attraction, the law of detachment, the law of vibration, which is what we're really working with. Everything is vibrating at a certain frequency. So that is the primary law to the law of attraction. You'll engage more intentionally with the law of attraction, which is a constant, when you get that your frequency is what is creating it all. Your mindset, your energy, and your actions, your state of being. We move into surrendered when we really start engaging intentionally with these universal laws, when we realize that you don't have to work harder. You don't have to push and force and strive and hustle and make shit happen, although you're very good at that, right? As business owners, as leaders, as creatives, we're very good at making things happen, at doing more physical work, but it's exhausting. The more you push and force and strive and hustle, the more you're likely to burn out. The more you're trying to rely on yourself and thinking your way to creating the experience that you want. And that works to a certain extent until it doesn't. It gets to be much easier when you're working with the universal laws, when you're really in alignment with what you want, when your mindset, energy, and action supports what you want being your experience, when your head and body are coherent, when you are in your flow state, in your unique manifestation freak. This is how it gets to be so much easier. But again, it isn't magic. It's about you being in alignment with what you want as if you have it. So this is the work that we're doing in Manifestation Freak. This is why everything I do is manifestation meets business, because both are you. Intentional manifestation, again, because manifestation is a constant. Intentional manifestation, though, is you knowing what you want and getting into alignment with it, your mindset, energy, and actions. And business is an extension of you. Your business is going to thrive. Everything in your reality is going to thrive when you're thriving, when you're in alignment, when you're more in flow state, when you are working with your unique manifestation frequency. Again, that's you knowing what you want, what you really want, and being aligned with it. And I will repeat and repeat and repeat this, because much of what is out there about manifestation is BS. It's a lot of oversimplified, surface level, but what's the secret kind of stuff, or it's overly complicated. Manifestation is relatively simple, but there is work to be done. It is about you knowing what you want and coming into alignment with it. That's the work. But it gets to be fun. You get to really tap into the vision that you have, the desires that you have. Allow yourself to claim and ask for what it is you really want, to go for that big dream and vision that you have for your life, for your relationships, for your business, for every area. Because why not? The fact that you have that desire means that you also have the capacity to manifest it. The fact that you have the desire means that it is meant for you. It is your higher self communicating with you through the intelligence of your heart, whispering, probably shouting at you at this point, to come this way. This is what is meant for you. This is what is meant to be expressed through you in the world. These are your unique gifts and skills and your purpose, which isn't one thing, is constantly shifting, evolving, growing, and changing as you do. But the desires that you have on your heart are meant for you, and they're meant to be lived out by you and through you. So now is the time to really claim that, because life is short and precious, right? But like relatively. And I know we all get that intellectually, but today in this moment, I really want you to get that. Now is the time to get connected to the vision that you have, to what it is you really want in your business, in your relationships, and go for it. It's meant for you. And now it is all there waiting for you to just say yes, to claim it, to ask for it, to be unapologetic in your desires, and to stop settling for mediocre or asking for just enough. Now is the time to fully embody what it is you desire. And you will quantum leap as soon as you claim what it is you want and you get your mindset, energy, and actions aligned with it. You stop talking about what you don't want and things that have happened in the past and woe is me, and get out of victim state and move into empowered, and move into surrendered, and work with universal laws to make life and business much easier for you, to work in your unique manifestation frequency. It's why there's no one way to do business either. What works for one person might not work for you. So it's tapping into your unique manifestation frequency, your unique business model and plan, and really trusting yourself. Because I mentioned earlier, there's a gap between the vibration and the manifestation, the idea, want, desire of something, and it physically manifesting. In that gap, the work is you knowing what you want and getting into alignment with it, believing it's done now, feeling it done now, and taking action as if it's done now. And what's required is courage. What's required is faith. And what's required is consistency. Courage to know what you want, claim it, ask for it. Courage to show up and take action before you have full confidence and clarity in what it is you are manifesting. Faith in something greater than you, in a higher power, God, universe, source. Insert your own belief there, but knowing that you don't have to do it alone. Faith in universal laws that are working for you all the time. And consistency, because we do have to show up and participate in this physical 3D reality. We have to do the work. But again, the work is you. It's you knowing what you want and getting your mindset, energy, and actions aligned with it. So now, today, I invite you to claim what it is you truly desire in your business, in your bank account, in your relationships, and only be available for that. Get your mindset to a place of seeing it done. Use the power of your imagination or intentional thought focus to see it done, to know it is done, to focus your thoughts on it being done, to speak only about it being done, to write about it being done, because your words are creating your world, to intentionally focus your energy so that you are curating an environment that supports what you want being done, the people, places, and things around you, which are going to have a huge impact on your identity, on your beliefs, on all of the things that we've been talking about. And take consistent action. If you already had that money, if your business was already in that place, if you were already speaking on those stages, working with those clients in that relationship, whatever it is that you're manifesting right now, how would you show up if it was done? If you were already experiencing that now, show up as that now so that you quantum leap into that being your reality. It already is your reality, but maybe you're not experiencing it because you're not fully choosing it or fully aligned with it. It's already here. The money, clients, experiences, opportunities, people, places, things already exist, and you will experience them in your physical reality when you be the version of you who is living that reality. You see who you be. Quantum leaping isn't moving into a different reality. It is experiencing reality differently by your state of being. That's it. It's relatively simple. Not necessarily easy, but it is relatively simple. If you would like help with any of this, there are so many ways you can come and work with us in the Manifestation FREQ community. You'll find all of those ways somewhere in the description around this video. And the obvious ways are my Manifestation FREQ book, which is available on Amazon. We have an amazing event in the UK coming up on the 26th of September, depending on when you're watching this. 26th of September 2024, as I record this, is coming up. That is an in-person one-day live event with me. If you can get there, get there. And we also have our Manifestation FREQ course, which is the #1 course for rapid transformation and intentional manifestation. And if you want to create, grow, or elevate your business, Impact Millions is for you. Again, you'll find all of those in the description around your screen, or head over to my Instagram. My Instagram is at iamlougeorge or at Manifestation FREQ. Make sure you're following both of those as well. I hang out there most days. And hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a future video. We have new episodes with me riffing on all things manifestation, mindset, business, and we've got some incredible conversations coming up as well with some of the world's most incredible thought leaders on all things intentional manifestation. Hit subscribe, join us next week, and drop a comment. Let me know how this resonates. Are you wanting to quantum leap right now? Are you experiencing quantum leaps right now because you've shifted your identity, because you've chosen what it is you desire and you're showing up in alignment with it? Let me know. Questions, comments, takeaways, very welcome. It is time for your quantum leap.